Blake, I wonder how that fight would have gone if Pacquiao would have been at full strength.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been too much different. I think Floyd Mayweather's pretty tough to beat.
He
but
is, you never know.
Let's toss it over to our sports studio where Alyssa Klosterman and Taylor Bartz are standing by.
Yeah, Blake and Hannah, it would be interesting to see that fight again if both fighters were at 100%. One Iowa track athlete is looking to add to her already impressive resume.
But first, we start with baseball. University of Iowa left-handed pitcher Ryan Erickson spent one whole season away from baseball altogether.
That time was far too long for Erickson, as the junior was given a unique opportunity to play the sport he loves again.
Zach McKay has more.
It's not always easy being the underdog, but Ryan Erickson has embraced it here in his short time with the Iowa baseball team.
To Johnson County as a freshman out of high school, and things just really didn't play out well. I kind of lost interest in baseball, and I was just ready to move on and get a degree from Iowa and just put baseball in my past.
In the back of Erickson's mind, he knew he wasn't quite ready to hang up the glove yet.
Something I might want to still do in the future, but I mean, I don't know if they just take a walk-on who hasn't played in over a year.
But Erickson didn't know the tricks that head coach Rick Heller had up his sleeve. The second-year coach offered Erickson a chance to walk on the Iowa baseball team.
I remember that meeting. I was really excited after he told me I made the team. I went home. I called my dad. I called my parents, and they were really excited for me. And my emotions were really high that day.
Erickson didn't only make the team, he has excelled this year, turning into the Hawks' #1 relief pitcher while carrying a 2.32 ERA. He's also boasting a perfect 4-0 record in his 14 appearances in the black and gold this season. But Erickson did not expect all these achievements coming in.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I told the coaches that I was maybe high 80s pitching, but I wasn't even that in junior college.
Ryan says the success this season does not come as a surprise to the Iowa baseball team.
We just listened to Coach Heller. Coach Heller believed in us, and he said, hey, if you guys play the way we should, we'll be a good team, and we just all believe in them, and it's working out just like that.
Zach Mackey, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Erickson and the Iowa baseball team are taking on Western Illinois Leathernecks right now at Duane Banks Field.
The Hawks have 2 more Big Ten series to go before the Big Ten tournament at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Head football coach Kurt Ferentz announced that the program has made the decision to release defensive back Malik Rucker from his scholarship after Rucker made the decision to continue his collegiate career elsewhere.
The Minneapolis, Minnesota native played in a total of 6 games last season for the Hawks while recording 5 tackles. Ferentz says he wishes him well for his future. One Iowa track athlete is trying to build on what was already a very successful last season.
Laura Belanda sat down with Montela Holder to see what her expectations are going into the postseason.
Junior sprinter and hurdle runner Montela Holder was a second-team All-American and a Big Ten champion in the 2014 season. She's got a lot to live up to after a successful run last year and knows that work lies ahead to meet her own expectations.
I obviously want to work on my 400 hurdles and more of my speed. I have endurance for days, but we're trying to work on my speed and build that up this year as well.
Montela isn't comfortable with simply settling for matching last year's success. Rather, she's setting new goals for herself and her relay teams.
Win Big Tens definitely in the 400 hurdles and obviously make it back to nationals. And then I would also like for both of our relays to make it to nationals. Our 4x1 made it last year and our 4x4 was last man out. So we're trying to get both of those into the meet this year.
As an individual competitor, Montela has been making strides in the 400-meter hurdle event.
She's just more consistent this year. Last year she was just running some times closer to 59 seconds, and now every time she steps on the track, we expect her to run 58 or faster. So, we're really looking forward to her putting up some big marks these last few weeks of the season.
With the season winding down, Montela is looking toward upcoming championships with confidence and poise. Her 4x1 relay team has seen success so far, and she sees it as only getting better.
I think we're going to go into Big Ten to compete hard, and I think that we'll come out with a win again.
This has been Laura Belanda with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Holder and the rest of the Iowa track and field team will be heading to East Lansing, Michigan to compete in the Big Ten Championships next weekend.
The NCAA Regional Championships will then be the following weekend in Austin, Texas. That will do it for us here in the sports studio, but an exciting show tomorrow as we take a look at one former Hawkeye basketball player trying to make it at the next level.
We also get a recap from Iowa baseball's contest that is going on right now against Western Illinois.
Blake and Hannah, back to you.